In the previous section, we have already learned how to download and install the compiler and the IDE required for developing C++ program. Hope you are ready with the setup. If you are not ready, I suggest you to go back to the previous section and watch the videos and get the environment ready on your PC. In this video, I am going to show you the skeleton or the basic programs of C++. In the following video, you will find a demo how to start a new project and how to develop the first program. So here, first of all, let us start with the skeleton of a C++ program. See, this is a skeleton already. I have kept it ready here. You have to start a new project. Let us say the project name is first and the program file is first.cpp. So you have to start this one. Then inside that, this is what you have to return. So every C++ program basically looks like this. So let us understand what are these elements. So I'll start from this point. See, this is the starting point of a C++ program. Main function. This is main and the round brackets are there. So this is a function. This main function is the starting point of a C++ program. Then what is this int? This is called as a return type of a function. We will be learning about the return types and all afterwards. But right now, as a formality, you have to write it always. And when you have written int there at this place, then you have to write return 0 at the end of the main function. And this is the body of a main function. That is the opening flower bracket and closing flower bracket. Now, what all you have to write on, you have to write it here inside the body of main function. Then what does it mean by this hash include? I'll explain it. So first of all, I will write something here inside the main function and show you. So here as a first program, I want to give a welcome message. So I will write hello world. So I want this program to print on the screen hello world when I run the program. So how to print something on the screen? So for printing anything on the monitor that is on the screen, from your C++ program, there is a built-in object available in C++, that is cout. C means console, out, that is console out. So monitor is treated as a console, that is output console. Then there is something that is keyboard that is useful for taking input, right? So this is input console. So it means for that there is C in, yes, C out for monitor, console out, C in, that is console in for keyboard, that is taking any input from the keyboard. So let us use the C out and print something on the monitor. So as I said, we will be printing hello world. So we have to use this two angular brackets. This is called as insertion operator. Insertion operator. We have to use this one for printing anything. Then here inside double quotes, I will say hello world. So whatever the message that you have to print, you have to give it in double quotes. So this is a string or a message. It's a string or a message. This is given to cout, so it will be printed on the monitor. So when you run the program, hello world will appear here. Hello world will appear here. So cout is an object used for printing anything on the monitor. And if you see this double less than symbol, two less than symbols, those are on the keyboard, you will find less than symbol, hit it for 2 times. So that is acting as a insertion operator. If you feel it, it looks like as if I am inserting this one inside cout. So once I insert it, it will appear on a monitor. It gives the feeling that we are inserting something. So that's why it is called as insertion operator. So this is how we can print. Now, next thing, where this cout came from? Where this cout came? We know that for every C++ program, we should write down int main, flower bracket, close and return. Then whatever we are writing here, where this cout came from? This cout object as well as cin object, these are present inside this iostream header file. So actually this is a library. Library will contain the collection of built-in objects or functions that a programmer can use and easily write the program. This is provided by C++ compiler. When you install the compiler, you will get the libraries. So there are many libraries. We will learn about them slowly. So whatever your requirement is, depending on that, you can include the library in your program. So everything from the library will be attached in your program and you can use it. So cout is present in this library, that is IOStream library. For including that one, we include by its name or by its header file. So in some compilers, even you have to write down iostream.h, right? If this doesn't work in your compiler, then you write iostream.h or else just iostream. Now I will remove these things and I'll explain few more things about this one. This cout, as it is present there, we cannot use it directly. We have to write down namespace. So I have to write std double colon. This symbol you will find on the keyboard. You hit it for 2 times. So this is scope resolution. Colon and colon, that is double colon. This is called as scope resolution. So the correct method is write down std scope resolution, then cout and whatever you want to give. This is how we use that cout object. Now this is a perfect program. If you run it, you will get hello world on the screen. Now one more thing. If you're writing a very lengthy program or bigger program and you have to use a cout many times, then instead of writing it like this, there is another way of doing this, using that cout as well as cin object. The other method is, here we can write using namespace and this namespace name. So when we say that we are using this namespace, so we don't have to say this one, we can directly write cout. It means that we are using that namespace, means whatever is there inside that namespace, we are using it. Now what does it mean by namespace? See, all the built-in things available in this header file, that is library, are grouped under one name, that is std. So for using that, we have to say using namespace. Now more about namespace, we will learn it in this course. You will find a topic. There is a video available. It's a separate topic. So everything about the namespace is discussed there. Now writing std here is better than saying that we are using namespace, because we are not using everything from the namespace. We want just cout. So writing std colon and cout is better. But it is easy for the beginners to just write cout. So I may be using cout many times, right? On the top I will be writing using namespace, and here I will write cout, just cout. So that's all. This is the first program. Let us quickly look at the things that we have learned. See, we have learned that every C program will have a main function. Main function should return integer, and as it is returning, so here we should write down return 0. Then inside this flower brackets, that is body, whatever you want you can write down here. So in my program I am just displaying it. So for that, cout is an object that is already available. I am using it for printing something on the screen. The cout is present in the header file, so I should include the header file, and this header file is having this namespace, so I should also use that namespace. Just including the header file is not sufficient. You have to use that namespace inside that one. If you don't want to use it, then you can write down std scope resolution here. Then the next video I will show you some simple programs of C++.